We're having very high winds. Alright guys, I'm holding on to a pole. But let me show you, right over here at the East Bay, right over there, 114 degrees. They just had a large fire over there. They're saying they're getting it under control. But when you have 60s, well, about 71 degrees here, and 140 degrees, 114 degrees just over there, there's going to be a bit of wind. Boy, look at that fog moving in really fast today. That means a great difference in temperatures in a very short distance. Look at that coming in. You know, it's interesting. The wind just 5 minutes ago was blowing about 60 miles an hour to where I had to walk at a 40-degree angle just to keep upright. Right now, gentle breezes. I'll keep everybody abreast of what is happening with the damage of our food crops from the heat, the extreme heat waves that California just finished up with. At least the northern half has. The southern half continues. Well, it just fried the vegetation here in San Francisco in places. Could you imagine what it looks like in the Central Valley? Yeah, take a look at this. It's right there. Okay. The early crop damage news is that sweet potatoes have basically been severely hit here in the Central Valley of California. You know, California produces about a third of all the fresh fruits and vegetables for the U.S. and they're in severe danger right now because of this heat. The heat here in the Bay Area is over for a while, but down in the Southwest and the Midwest of the U.S. is going to start to heat up even more. This video series, Pink Barrio, we have seen so many of these oddball weather events just lately, haven't we? Throughout the winter and the summer, and between storms and bizarre weather such as heat, and it's getting more and more frequent and more extreme to where now it is affecting our food, isn't it?